and welcome to Frankie Upcycles. And you know how I am about shower curtains, and so I got another shower curtain here. I sort of liked the pattern, thought it was pretty, and I am going to try to make me a pair of pants out of them. Now I'll show you in a minute a pattern that I had found, and I didn't use the top part, I just used the bottom half because the legs were wide. So, and I had a few little dilemmas because you know me and pockets, I love pockets, and I've tried two different kind of pockets other than the ones I just cut out and put on the front. So this will be my second kind of pocket, and I'm not much on all of this. It's just easier just to slap them on the front and be done with it. But anyway, here's my journey through using this shower curtain, and I'm going to try to make another pair of pants with insert pockets. Instead of from the side, they'll be at the top. So I don't know. It's a process. So stick with me. Let's see how it goes. Okay, today I'm going to be working with another shower curtain, and what I want to do is, I had this pattern right here, and I don't want to do this top half right here. I just want the bottom half. I just want the pants half, so I'm going to start with that. I got my little notes up there so I don't forget something, because I'm not used to working with a pattern. So I'm going to cut two of these, and I'm going to cut two of these, and I'm going to put the long half, this long half, on the fold. And that way when I cut it out, I'll have two. I won't have to sew the back up. I'll just make one cut. I just want to add, these are the niftiest little things my girlfriend made me. They're little weights. That way I ain't got to do a bunch of pinning. I just put these down, cut it out. This one right here, I made myself. It's a rock, and I just painted it. She's my little woman. All right, one down, one to go. This is my back, so now I'm fixing to cut out the front. Well, I guess I lied to you. I'm supposed to just keep cutting on down to make those long pants. So I guess I'm going to have some short pants. All right, I got my second one cut out, and it's plain to see that I didn't make myself enough notes. Otherwise, I would have cut it long for pants because that was my goal. Oh, well. So this time I thought I'd just write it on the pattern. This pattern calls for pockets right through here. So I am going to try my hand at it. I hope I just didn't mess it up. Otherwise, I'm just going to have a bunch of cut up material. Okay, so I've come to the conclusion that I don't like patterns. I am not good at this. And I evidently, when I folded this on the side, right here, like that, and then I cut my pattern out. So evidently, I got to cut down through here. It said on the fold, so I thought it was just two pieces, but it's not. So I'm going to cut down this piece and hope that works. Okay, so I got them cut out. So that would be my crotch. And this is where I cut that out for those pockets. Now here's the pocket. So let me see. This is my first time doing it. So if I turn this over and I put this one right here, and then when I push it over, turn it back around, maybe that makes a pocket, does it? Yes, it does. Okay. Okay, y'all, I'm learning as I go, so bear with me. All right, so I've got that sewed on, and so now I need to get it to here. Okay, so this piece should be here, and this extra piece, there's my pocket, and then there, yeah, that's right. I'm going to top stitch it down so it'll lay flat. Okay, so I've got that stitched down. I don't know if you can see that or not. I got it stitched down. So now I've got to match this up on the sides right here, and then I've got to sew this together to complete the pocket, and then when I go to serge this, go to sew the side seams, that'll fit in there with it. I'm hoping that's making some sense. It's making a little bit more sense as I go. Okay, so we're making progress. There's my hoe. What I done is I went ahead and serged it across here and then flipped it over and then smoothed it out, and then I just serged it up through here to hold it in place. So there's one pocket right there. Oh, I'm gonna do the other one. Okay, so you know when I put it on the fold and I cut it, I was just cutting one piece, thought it would just be one piece, but you know, this sure ain't no tutorial. This is a learn as you go. So I am gonna cut it in two, and I'll be right back. All right, I've cut it in two, and so now I've got a right side and a left side, and that big gap in the middle is for my crotch. So now I'm going to get my pocket piece that I did. So I got a right and a left side of this, and this is my front. Of course it is, it's got pockets on it. So I'm going to line it up on this side, line this one up on this side, and Lord knows, hope it fits. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to line it on this side. And then I'm going to start from here and go down, and then on this leg right here, I'm going to start from here and go down, and then work on getting the two crotches together. All right, I've got these two sides sewed together, front to the back, and somebody please tell me why they said fold, cut it on the fold. I was thinking I didn't have to make, but you know, that would be one piece. I don't get that, but anyway, it is what it is. So what I'm fixing to do now is I am fixing to meet up these two crotches right here. I'm going to start from the top of this one and go down to this one. So I need to turn them inside out. I'll do it this way. Turn it inside out or face to face. And I will start with this one and go down, and I'll do the front crotch first. And then I will line up the back. And then we'll go down the legs. All right, so I got that done. So now I have got to match the crotch up and go down one leg at a time. And I always do one leg at a time, because if you start at one leg and you go up and your material starts stretching on you or whatever the case is, then you're going to have one leg longer than the other and your crotch is not going to match up. So I'm going to start right here, go down, start here, and go down. All right, I got all that sewed up, and so now I was working on the top, and it was fraying out so bad, and my pockets were open right here, so I went ahead and pinned them down, and then I serged all the way around it to keep the fraying down, and then to keep my pocket intact. So what I'm gonna have to do now is make me a little casing all the way around, and to run my elastic through. Now I hope I left enough by the time I get around here. Let me show it to you. Well, by the time I get around to my pocket side and I fold it down, I hope I'm gonna have enough, or I'm gonna have to shrink my hands. Well, I don't know, that fits. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. All right, I got my casing all the way around. I'm fixing to get me a piece of elastic and run it through there. And I left an opening right here for it to go in and out. Then I'll sew that elastic together. Okay, so since I'm short, these didn't turn out to be too short on me. I thought they were going to be like up to here. But anyway, I still, they're okay like they are right here. But I'm thinking I might add just a little bit of ruffle so it'll hit me at my ankle. Oh, and also I got a haircut. I don't know if you noticed. I got before and after pictures. Now, it's a little messy today because I've been in my craft room, but there it is. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching. I sure do appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, that like button, and that bell. It'll notify you when I do something else. If you like what I'm doing, you know, I'm not a professional by no means. I am just having fun. I am just winging it as I go. So, you know, trial and error, make a mistake, keep going. So until next time, listen, God bless you. God bless your family. Y'all stay safe. And I'll see you next time.